Right, welcome back. It's been a while. I said we're going to be an update. So here it is. We've changed all the track work has changed on this end. We've ironed out a few problems because Elgin 58s didn't like it. So I've done all that and we've reworked the junction. And that's happening down there. This 37's hiding a little bit of the stuff at the minute, but you can see what's happening on here. You've just got a bit of rock facing to put on that side. On the depot side, not much difference at the minute. We've got a new item of rolling stock. We've got Mount Etna. I have got Mount Fiji and Mount Vesuvius will be coming. And they've got a really nice sound chip from Richard Croft with an iPhone speaker in it, and it sounds spot on. People that have visited said it sounds almost real. Another 37 we've got is 37104, which were for the London area, but because it was Stratford, went to Stratford, we bought it back. We've rubbed the Stratford budgie off and we've Tinsleyfied it to put it back to its home loco depot. Just running past at the minute is some new items of rolling stock, pair of class 20s picked up from rails, and they're just going past. They're going to get weathered and they need lights fitting, and they'll get sound fitted as well. But they do look quite nice and they run well. We're just basically running them in at the minute, and they're doing alright. Another thing I've been progressing with is these lights from Justin at Scale Model Scenery. He sent them out to me to basically try them, see what I think. They're a bit fragile, so I've sent him some views back on how to make them a little bit better, because if you're not an experienced modeller, my thoughts are they'll probably fold up on you. You've got to be extremely careful with them, but once they're built, they look the part and they look very good. It should only have 2 lights on that one. It's not going there, it's going up back at the bottom of the depot, but that's just so you can see it. And they're being painted grey and they'll be lit, and it should look the part. And they're from Scale Model Scenery. Right, 1 or 2 people have been asking about my 56 that I did. It's representing 113, which was, I've got pictures of in the shed, and it looked like this. I've got pictures of 94 that was outside getting worked on. So I thought I'd model it. This is what we've done. I've put an engine in it, just one of these engines off eBay, but I've put the things right that aren't quite right, and there's a few bits that need to be putting on it still, but it's looking it looks the part. It's something you would have seen if you were going to Tinsley or walking along the bank on a work day. You would have seen things like that happening. Another thing we've got is one of these little gantry cranes from Mugman Models. I've made that up. It's over there at the minute. It's going to go inside the shed, just inside the door. That's where it should be. We'll just put it outside so you can see it. There won't be a lot to see when it's actually fitted. You'll just see the legs in the shed. I'm sure Phil will remember that standing there for quite a few years. Other locos that are appearing, should we say, is 37209 and 37057. They've now got sound in them and they'll be running soon. Run around the layout, they should sound good. we've finished off basically the top of the depot. It's got to be weathered, but as you can see, my light's what I made from an embrass kit. What's happening with that, I can't seem to get the embrass kits anymore, or I don't think the guy that wants to build them. So I got on to Justin and get him an idea on making them, and he's come up trumps, so I shall be having them from Scale Model Scenery now, and we'll make the kits up and we'll get them put on, and I think they look the part. They look alright. We've got a naming ceremony going on. That is 47214, which was done off my mate on the Facebook. The guy who works at Freightliner, John. I'm not going to tell you his last name because he'll get big-headed. But yeah, he's done a cracking job on that. He knows it's here, so we just put it on there. It's just been named. We've done a bit more on the car park. We've done the walkway over. That's finished. The electric lines are all finished right up to Wood Lane Bridge. I think they've been finished for quite some time, but we've not really mentioned them. People are asking me to run the electrics. Unfortunately, these are going to be probably one of the last things to run, because the electric lines are going to be the last lines to be finished because of where they run round the back of the depot on the secondary shed. And we've got to just get access to the middle of the board, which still needs to be weathered and ballasted on one thing or another. So that's why the electric lines haven't gone any further as yet. Right, for the people that want to know what's new on this side, is basically I've made the crane shed. It used to be a backman shed, but it wasn't right. It wasn't the correct shape for the shed. It had fans on the top, and I do believe this is because the steam crane that used to be in there, obviously, if it were running, it'd get rid of the fumes. So we've put the fans on the top, and that's the crane shed. So leading into the crane is the crane what I've modified using the Hornby crane. It took a while to build. I think I worked out probably about 250 hours to build it. It looks the part. It's now got lights on and they'll be working soon. It's got the correct size jib, which meant I had to build a new jib runner. So there's a new jib runner all built up. It's all decoed up now for Tinsley, and I'm sure the people that used to work on the crane will look at that and go, that's our crane, because I've done it exactly the same as what it should be. It's definitely our crane, 704. It took hours of going down to Butley, scanning it, make sure everything's right on it, and basically building it from that. All the pictures I'd got from Tinsley when the crane was there, and I've built it step by step so it looks the part, I think. The other thing that we've done is we've finished the ump off. That's completely finished now. We've got a 13 sat up there at the minute. We've got the ump signal in. That's been scratch built. It will work, so that's going to be interesting. And this side of the undershoot is virtually finished. We've got some undergrowth growing and the fencing is in. Where the Wickham's trolley is, that is basically where the Doughty tester was, and the Wickham trolley is going to be turned into a Doughty tester. I am going to have Doughties fitted on this layout, and we're messing about with at the minute to see if we can get them working, but they will be fitted anyway. because they were there basically. There's a few locos lying about that we probably shouldn't be here, but it's a layout. We use it. People run their layout, their locos. I've got a 20 that I've just painted grey at the minute. It wants a coat of blue, so that's what it's waiting for. Get a coat of blue. It did actually come off on that point work there, so that's why the crane's been out and sorted it. And the major other changes to the layout is basically the yard itself, because if you remember, we used to have locos running right around the back of the yard. They've now gone underneath, and the yard takes on the look as it should do and goes right on and keeps going, and there's no locos running around the back of it. The locos will come out the underneath, as you can see where the 20s are running around, which is not quite right for Tinsley, but it's a layout and it's got to be used, and we've got to be able to run trains on it. So evidently it's got to be a circle, because we've got a load of loops down the back to put different trains in. So the train had to go underneath. So that's where it differs, where it actually drops down a little bit steeper. Instead of going out the yard, it goes underneath. Got Tinsley twins waiting on the red light, waiting for the call on signal. And I think somebody's placed a class 50 on the hardcore. That's just one that should have been picked up after the open day and moved, but these things happen. Another loco to point out is 47540, which is this one here. It's been done by Michael Doyle, good friend of mine. Now he's done the circ coolers. They're actually, the vanes are open on the circs, and I think it looks a lot better. It's an Elgin loco. It's had a heck of a lot of work done to it. Martel's quite gifted where he rebuilds the 47s, and he's done a proper job. And I think it just looks like 540 did when it were hovering around Tinsley before it got left on the A1. But apart from that, there'll be some running sessions now, so you can see stuff going round, and hopefully I'll get another one out a little bit quicker as work's relaxing a little bit, and we can get a bit more done at Tinsley. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell. If you need to ask any questions, ask. We'll always get back to you. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers now.